might find if you try and rush the gear change from 4th to 5th in this, it does crunch.
Okay.
So it's just a key, just not rush the gear change at all.
Okay.
So through the complex at the top here, 4th gear is fine.
Okay.
That's it. Wait for that turn point. So don't rush the entry here because we don't want to go too. See how it runs you wide now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we want, because you've got sort of 3 corners here. Obviously the important ones is the last one. So we're going to compromise on the first corner to benefit the next 2. So use that space. It's good. Up to 5th. Just gently across. Alright, so we've got a long left hander. So just an ease and a balanced power as we turn in. That's good. Allow the car to then drift just to the middle. Now you'll see there's a grey patch of tarmac. We're going to follow the outside edge initially. That's it. Don't rush to the inside. Just a nice balanced power as we're turning in. From the apex here, start to allow the car out towards the left. It's a race car. We just let this race car go through on our right. Just a lift, don't need to brake, wait for your turn point, then back to a balanced power. Start to come across, just maintaining, and then start to feed the power in now, using the space. That's good. And then bringing the car out to the middle of the circuit. So stay around the middle. As we start to go up the rise, we're going to come across to the yellow on the left, and we're approaching the chicane now. Alright, so straighten up, start to brake, down to 4th. Try not to coast with the clutch down. So the only time the clutch goes down is when we're changing gear. Okay. Alright? So you never sort of brake and clutch in, because if you've got the clutch in and there's no drive to the wheels, you're losing some control of the car. Okay. Alright? So up to 4th. Hoping he was going to be quicker and gone. He's now in our way, isn't he? So use the space, allow it to use the space, then come back towards the middle. So if you look to the left, when you see the yellow cone appear, that's when we start to come across. So when we've got a slow right-hander here, so slow it down more than you think. See it, slow it more than you think, Because again, so you're turning in a bit early. Alright, so wait for that turn point, now coming across. Let it drift to the middle, then come back to the red, looking for your apex. Across, looking for your exit now. Use that space, let it run wide, that's good. Up to 5th, don't rush the gear change. That's it, coming across. So just a lift, then back to a balanced power as you turn in. Allow it to drift to the middle. That's it. And ease off, now to a balanced power again. So just maintaining the speed. So no acceleration yet. Start looking for your exit. Now start to feed a bit of power in. Letting it run wide, that's good. Gradually coming back just to the middle. Just so we cut the corner slightly, then back over to the left. That's nice through there. Keep it left, gentle brake. Then ease off the brakes back to a balanced power. Looking for your exit, start to feed the power in, using that space. Try not to steer out to the left so much. It's more of just a release of the lock slightly. Go on, let's go by him. Go on, go by on the right. Go on, keep going. Easing back now, start to brake. Down to 3rd. So 4th, then to 3rd. Oh, sorry, that's alright. So again, see how you're just coasting there with the clutch down?
I do that quite often.
Yeah. So that's a bad habit you should get out of. Alright, so we don't want to be... I know it's easy on the road sometimes.
Yeah.
But just try to always have the clutch engaged unless you're about to come to a stop.
Okay. Just keep reminding me on that, sorry, because it's like no natural worries. In my brain.
Alright, so we go, see, we might get by on the right. That's it, so a little bit of power, if we can get by. Well, keep going. Where's he going? Alright, let's just wait behind him now in case he hasn't seen us. So wait for your turn point. That's it. Then coming across, keeping into the right. Wait for your next turn point. That's it, then to your apex.
Sorry, you know.
That's alright.
Yeah, the reds, the Because on like games, that's where I put my braking points.
Right,
so
okay.
I've got that wired in my brain, if that makes sense.
Yeah, okay. Come on, let's go through. That's it, allow it to drift to the middle. That's it, looking for that grey patch of tarmac, so just follow the outside edge. So again, all you're doing now is just maintaining the speed. That's good, that's it. And gently now start to feed a bit more power in. That's good. That's it. Back towards the left. That's it. Just a gentle brake. That's it. Then ease off the brakes, balance power again. That's it. Now feed the power in. Stay in fifth. No need to. Just easing back now. Easing back. To the brakes. Down to fourth. Come off the clutch. Down to third. Come off the clutch. That's good. Gentle brake here. If you carry some speed into the chicane, which is fine, make sure you don't compromise the exit too much.
Okay.
That's it. Just nice and smooth with the throttle. So we don't adjust the throttle too much. Use the space and then come back towards the middle. Just wait and see if this Puma's seen us or not. So just tuck in behind him for now. That's it. So onto the brake. Don't worry about them behind at the minute. Greet him. Then coming across. So he's indicating left, so we can go through on the right. So use the space and then run wide, that's good. And then go bar the right. That's it, fifth. So just a lift. And then back to balance power. With these quicker corners, don't leave your, don't lift off, don't add lock as you're lifting off either.
Okay.
Don't leave your braking sort of too late for the fast turns. It's very tempting to sort of carry loads of speed into them, and then you're sort of braking as you turn in. You're better off to lift off early, brake early, but more gentle. Keep braking now, just gently. That's good. Then ease off, back to a balanced power as you turn in. That's it. Feed the power in. Brake on the right, and we're into the pits this time.
Into the pits?
Yeah, you can kick to the right for me.
I need to get rid of that habit.
It was getting better though, wasn't it, with the gear change?
You know what, it's because usually when I'm doing like this type of stuff, it's like there's a flappy pedal.
Yeah.
It just makes it so much easier, but that's why I wanted to do the Lotus.
Yeah, I want a proper manual. So if we pull up next to the Mustang.
Yep. That was sensational.
It's good.